Fix the problem. Great to have your company on the Daily Telegraph app and the dailytelegraph.com.au. If you watch this segment regularly, you'd know that I'm a fan of both Chris Minns and his government. I think they do a pretty good job, sometimes in difficult circumstances. By gee, not today. Not today. The mental health record of the New South Wales government is lamentable. As a result, we've had 2 men either walk out or escape from the Cumberland Mental Health Facility in Western Sydney at Parramatta, and then we've got 3 people dead, allegedly at the hands of these 2 men. Now, the first one somehow was able to get a security pass and get out. He'd been incarcerated prior to this incident. Police, shortly after he escaped or walked out, picked him up. He had not been assessed by mental health professionals at Cumberland, but when police wanted to bring him back there, despite the fact he'd escaped, allegedly, those at the mental health facility said, no, he's been discharged. Now, he allegedly stole a car. He drove allegedly like a raving lunatic. Police called off the pursuit. And sometime later, this bloke allegedly crashed into 2 innocent women in southwestern Sydney and killed both of them. So he's in custody. The second fellow was in the same facility. He was being transferred from Cumberland to Westmead Hospital, obviously for some form of treatment. He is absconded. Shortly after that, there was a grocery shop in Merrylands. People just minding their own business. He allegedly stabbed 1 man, killing him, and critically wounded 2 others, allegedly. He's also back in police custody. Then a revelation from the Daily Telegraph last night that there are 270 mental health patients at Cumberland Hospital, many of them having spent time in jail, obviously, and who knows how many staff, and they are protected mostly by as few as 2 security guards. 2 security guards. I mean, that's just utter madness to think that 2 men or women can look after not only the staff at Cumberland, but also the 270 patients, the mental health patients inside Cumberland. So the Premier, Chris Minns, says, what we'll do, we'll have an investigation. No, don't have an investigation, Premier. Fix the problem. Firstly, find out how it was to come to pass that someone at the hospital told police the first fellow had been discharged when in fact he'd absconded. That should be a simple one. That won't involve some sort of Herculean task by an investigation. Ask some questions and find out how it happened and make sure it never happens again. Secondly, grab as many security guards as you possibly can and put them out at Cumberland as quick as possible, because we can't have both the patients in that facility in danger nor the staff, more particularly, in danger as well. 2 security guards. 2 security guards at Cumberland Mental Health Facility. Now, no doubt this matter will be played out in court, and that will be the next battle for the community, given we're talking about 2 mental health patients. And it'll be left to the courts to determine what they do with these people if found guilty of their crimes and the circumstances involving them and the deaths of 3 people. But in the meantime, the Premier needs to take action in the next 24 hours. He needs to fix the problem, not sit on it until sometime next week, next month, or later this year, when possibly the same thing could happen again. Have a good weekend. Catch you Monday.